Hi everyone, it's Ashley. This is my almost 22 months post-up lap band with plication update. My son's over there playing with the cat. She giving you kisses? So, I haven't made a video in a while. I've been kind of aggravated and didn't want to face the facts, and so I had a doctor's appointment today, and I have rescheduled this appointment 3 times because I would make an appointment and I wouldn't have lost weight, so I didn't want to go to the doctor, so I canceled it. Rescheduled it. No, Finn, you may not open that. No, you may not. We're gonna do it next week. You can wait in it for just a minute. So, that happened again. I rescheduled, hadn't lost any weight, didn't want to face my doctor, canceled it. Finally, I'm like, I've gained weight. I need to have a fill. It's ridiculous. I'm making an appointment and I'm going. Called last week and she got me in today, which was really fast, and I wasn't expecting to get in so quickly, but I did. And I was like, I don't care, I'm doing this. So, I went today. First of all, I got there at 12:40. On the phone yesterday, she said, your appointment's at 12:45. I thought it was at 1, but I got there before 12:45 just in case. Got there at 12:40, paid my copay within a couple minutes, and then sat down. And about at least 5 people that had come after me, because I was alone in the office, went in. And I was like, so at 1:30, I went in and I was like, I've almost been here for an hour. Like, am I next? And she was like, oh, did you pay copay? I was like, because they had like there was like the girls were on lunch or whatever, so they had some other people filling them. I was like, yeah, I paid my copay like right away. And she was like, oh, they never put you up on the thing. And I was like, pardon? She was like, oh, you'll be next. And I was like, so if I hadn't come in here, come up here, you wouldn't have just done anything? Like, I would have just been sat there. So, good job, then. So, I pay $40, finally see my doctor, and he's like, so you were here last time, you were complaining of needing an unfill, you were complaining of vomiting. I said, yeah, I need a fill. Like, I'm gaining weight, a significant amount of weight. And he didn't seem fazed by that. He didn't seem fazed that I had gained weight in the few months that it had been. And that really concerned me, actually. And then he was like, well, I don't want to give you that 1 cc fill.
Look, he's sad.
Aww, poor robot.
Because he broke his pieces off. Now he's just a head.
Okay. Sorry. Just 1 minute, right? He was like, you'll be right back to where you were in April. And I was like, but I have no restriction at all. And he was like, are you, you're gaining weight because you're eating when you are not hungry. And I was like, well, yeah, and I'm eating a lot of food. I can eat a lot of food. And he was like, that's not going to stop you. Me giving you a fill is not going to stop you from eating when you're not hungry. And I was like, what's that mean from, overeating? So then I was like, how about half a cc? And I was like, okay, I'll give you half a cc. And I stupidly told him about, over the weekend, we were at a hotel and they had breakfast. Now, their breakfast was not super high protein oriented. It was homemade waffles and made from scratch waffles and toast and all this. But they had sausage, the really soft sausage, not like in the casing, just ones like you buy at the grocery store. And they had scrambled eggs. So both days I got stuck on the scrambled eggs, but the second day was the worst. I took like 3 or 4 bites. It got stuck right in my chest. Like, it was awful. And it was stuck there for like almost 3 hours. I felt it. It was awful. I couldn't get it back up. It wasn't going anywhere. I tried, after like an hour or so, I tried to have a sip of something, hoping that would help it go through. Nothing. I bought a coffee, like iced coffee, and I didn't drink it until like 2 hours after I bought it, because I didn't want to just drink and drink. I just took a tiniest sip, hoping it would try and go through, and it still didn't go through. So I was like, I'm not gonna try and force it through. The drink's just gonna get stuck. So then he was like, well, never mind. No way I'm gonna give you a fill. And I was like, what the hell? Like, this is ridiculous. So basically, I spent over an hour and $40 for nothing. For him to say, come back in a month, and maybe then we'll give you a fill. It was way irritating. I actually made a video on the driving after. There was a lot more swear words in that one. So currently I am gaining weight. I'm eating too much. I'm not exercising. Finn is out of school right now, and our routine is all messed up. Finn loves the gym. He loves going to the gym with me. And it's hard to get him out of the gym. And that's kind of what annoys me, having to take him. I also don't, like, unless it's the summer, I don't really want to get up early in the morning and be out of the house by a certain time. And he, just is content to play in the morning. And I like to work out in the morning, and I don't want to, force him to leave the house, and then I just get lazy and I don't want to go to the night classes. It's all excuses. Thirdly, we have more health concerns in our family recently. The last video I made was in April or May, maybe. I don't think I made one in May. Definitely in April. Around the time we were in Florida, my sister said to me that she had been having some abdominal pain when she was running. My sister's 33 years old. She has no kids. She's got dogs. She loves her dogs. So, I guess she'd had some tests and CAT scan and another scan. It's like a big scan that I just can't even remember. So in June she called me and told me that they weren't sure until she was having surgery to remove this mass tumor or whatever that was in her reproductive system area, and they weren't sure until they opened her up, but her blood work showed signs of cancer. So they did the surgery, and my sister was diagnosed with stage 3 ovarian cancer. They removed her uterus. Hold up. Her uterus, both of her ovaries, her appendix, and a apparently useless little flap on her colon. So now she's going to between 4 and 6 months of chemotherapy. This shirt is just ridiculous. I can't stand it. They said they got it all, that it was a stage 3, but the cancer was like a level 1, so it was a really slow growing cancer, which is luckily the case. So now she's going through chemo. I emotionally have been pretty well with it. I've seen her a couple times. We've Skyped with her. But, Finn, if you want that, just bring the chair over. It's caught by the other chair, Finn. Sorry. So, yeah, I've been doing pretty well with it till Tuesday when my sister, who has had beautiful long brown hair, she shaved her head, and it was very hard to see her with a shaved head. So that got me. But that's what's been going on. My sister and I apparently have, well, also my mom. My mom had a hysterectomy too for a tumor, but when she was in her 50s. We apparently have really crappy reproductive systems. So, that's what's been going on. I gotta rein in the eating. It's not giving me a pill. Hopefully in 4 weeks. What do I say to him? What do I do? I mean, if he thinks now I don't need one, why would I need one in 4 weeks? Okay. That's it. Bye.